Right in the heart of Africa, there's a country that could have changed the world's destiny. A country so insanely rich in natural resources that if resources alone decided fate, it would be one of the richest nations on earth. But sadly, that's not how things work. That country is the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Under its soil lie trillions of dollars worth of resources. Its rivers carry enough power to light up half of Africa. Yet despite all this, Congo remains one of the poorest countries in the world. It's almost like nature gave Congo everything except peace, power, and prosperity. So how did a country with this much wealth end up trapped in poverty and endless war? This is a dark story, a story written in greed and blood. A story of stolen resources, rewritten history, and promises that were never kept. Before we go on, a quick request. This channel really needs your support. Please subscribe. It's our biggest motivation. If you look at a map of Africa, Congo sits dead center. It's massive, the second largest country in Africa, covering over 2 million square kilometers. It shares borders with 9 countries, making it one of the most connected nations on the continent. And yet, despite this central location, Congo has only a tiny strip of land connecting it to the ocean, just a narrow access point to the Atlantic. Inside Congo, though, is a whole different world. The Congo River Basin is one of Earth's greatest natural treasures. Its rainforest produces nearly 10% of the planet's oxygen. The Congo River is the deepest river in the world, carrying enough water to generate electricity for half of Africa. Then come the minerals. Congo has cobalt, essential for electric car batteries, and it controls 70 to 75% of the world's supply. It has copper, used in wiring, motors, and electronics. Congo is now among the top 3 copper producers globally, mining over 2 million tons a year. Gold is another major export, much of it from small, dangerous mines. And diamonds. Congo is a giant here too, producing millions of carats every year. Even its soil is incredibly fertile, especially crucial now as the world shifts toward renewable energy. For almost any other country, this geography and these resources would be a blessing. For Congo, they became a curse. Instead of bringing prosperity, Congo's resources attracted outsiders, colonizers, corporations, and enemies, all fighting to control what lay beneath the ground. Instead of building cities, schools, or industries, they built railways and ports just to ship resources out faster. And that's where the nightmare begins. To understand this, we have to go back to the late 1800s, when European powers gathered in Berlin to carve up Africa. One man saw an opportunity to build a personal empire, King Leopold II of Belgium. Unlike other empires, Leopold didn't claim Congo for Belgium. He declared it his private property, calling it the Congo Free State. He turned this gifted land into a massive labor camp. His soldiers forced millions of Congolese men, women, and even children to harvest rubber and ivory. Anyone who resisted faced unimaginable brutality. Villages were burned. Families were destroyed. People had their hands cut off for failing to meet quotas. Historians estimate that 5 to 10 million Congolese were killed during this period, one of the darkest chapters in colonial history. The wealth extracted from Congo fueled Europe's industrial boom. The streets of Brussels and London were lit by Congo's rubber. European elites rode in cars with tires made from Congolese latex. Europe got rich. Congo lost its people, its dignity, and its future. In 1908, after global outrage, Leopold was forced to hand control to the Belgian government. The country became Belgian Congo, The brutality eased, but the exploitation didn't stop. Infrastructure was built, but not for Congolese people. Everything was designed to move raw materials, copper, diamonds, gold, straight to Europe. Schools were rare. Education was limited. Only a handful of Congolese were allowed minor administrative roles. So when Congo finally gained independence in 1960, people celebrated, believing freedom would bring prosperity. For a moment, it seemed possible. The new Prime Minister, Patrice Lumumba, promised a Congo that belonged to its people. But that dream didn't last. Western powers feared losing access to Congo's resources. Within a year, Lumumba was overthrown and murdered. What followed were decades of chaos. Congo fell under Mobutu Sese Seko, who renamed the country Zaire and ruled for over 30 years. He portrayed himself as a symbol of African unity, but his regime was built on corruption and Western backing. Billions of dollars worth of resources were extracted, while Mobutu quietly stacked billions in foreign bank accounts. Meanwhile, ordinary Congolese struggled just to survive. Even after Mobutu's fall in the 1990s, the exploitation never truly stopped. A power vacuum triggered massive conflicts known as the African World Wars. Armies and militias from over 6 neighboring countries got involved. Millions were killed, all over control of Congo's resources. Every time a new resource was discovered, someone from the outside showed up to claim it. Instead of development, these resources made Congo weaker. Economists even have a name for this pattern: the resource curse. When a country has too many natural resources, it often becomes a target, drowning in corruption, greed, and endless conflict. Congo became the ultimate example. During the Cold War, the U.S. and the Soviet Union poured money and weapons into Congo to control its politics and minerals. After the Cold War, the faces changed, but the game didn't. Instead of superpowers, private mining companies and warlords took over. Everyone wanted control of gold, diamonds, and cobalt. As demand for electronics and electric vehicles exploded, Congo was back in the spotlight. Mines were seized by armed groups, smuggling became routine, corruption hit new highs. The minerals left Congo, but the profits didn't. Miners earned just a few dollars a day, while the materials they extracted powered multi-billion-dollar global industries. Today, most of Congo's mines are controlled or financed by foreign companies. The cobalt powering your iPhone, Tesla, and laptop comes from this land. But the people digging it out still live without electricity, clean water, or schools. The world is advancing and Congo is paying the price. As the world shifts toward renewable energy and electric vehicles, demand for cobalt and copper has skyrocketed. These metals are inside every smartphone, EV, and solar battery, and the largest supply sits under Congo's soil. Whoever controls Congo's mines controls the future. That reality has drawn new players. China is now the biggest investor in Congo's mining sector, controlling or financing most cobalt and copper mines. They've built roads, railways, and power lines mainly to move resources out faster. The US and Europe are watching closely and getting nervous. They depend on cobalt-powered tech but lack direct access, which is why Washington and Brussels want back in through trade deals, investments, and critical minerals partnerships. Once again, Congo is caught in a war, this time an economic war. Different players, same game. Congo provides everything and gets almost nothing back. Congo's story isn't just about suffering. It's about lost potential. For centuries, outsiders saw only Congo's resources, never its people. Never the hard-working men and women risking their lives and minds just to feed their children. They are Congo's real treasure. Congo still has everything it needs to be wealthy. The rivers, fertile land, and minerals could still change its destiny. But that can only happen when this cycle is broken, when Congolese people finally get to write their own story. Congo should have been one of the richest countries on earth. Instead, it became a land where, despite having everything, only poverty and pain remained. Maybe now it's time for justice. The world has taken ivory, rubber, copper, cobalt, and even blood. What if, just once, it gave something back? Next time you unlock your phone, drive your car, or charge a battery, remember, a piece of Congo is powering your life, whether it's its soil or the sweat and blood of its people. How long can the world keep taking from a nation that's already given everything? Congo doesn't need charity. It needs justice. And the day the world truly understands that, nothing will be able to stop Congo from becoming rich. See you soon with another video. Take care. Goodbye.